Welcome back. On this video I'm going to do a quick little tutorial on how to use an elastic audio like feature where you can kind of stretch the words of a vocal track easily, or you can and sync them up to each other or to a different instrument. I will be demonstrating it on syncing them up to each other. So first thing we want to do is get rid of our mixer because we don't need that while we're editing audio. Now what we're going to do is, I don't have the click track for this, I just imported it from a test session, but what I'm going to do here is we're going to sync this harmony with the actual sound that we have here. This is the lead up here, this is the harmony. So I'll color these differently so we don't get confused, which is just a right click and go to set color. That's actually the same. Okay. So this is the main one. We're going to sync up to the lead vocal, and this is the harmony. So what we're going to do is not going to touch the lead at all, pretty much. We're just going to touch this harmony, and when you click on it, wherever this cursor is, it's going to slice for us. So we're going to slice around these phrases, S, then we're going to click here, S, and we're going to click here, S. So we're just sectioning out the different phrases at this point. Click here, S. Click here, S. I have a different macro set up for drum editing, which I'll definitely go over at a later time. And that was made by, I think, Gopher. I'm not sure what his name is, but I'll definitely link it and have the file available. Put your mouse right above where the audio wave is. When you get to where you actually sliced, you're going to see these double brackets. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold the Alt key, and I have slightly different icons because I have more of a Pro Tool style, but you're going to have two hands that look like they're pulling something apart. And what we're going to do is we're just going to hold the Alt key, and then we're going to click down the left button. See how it has the two lines on the beginning and the end? We're going to just drag this over until she looks like she's lined up. So I didn't have to go too much. And now we can do the same thing for this. We just cinch this back up to the end of his word. What we're going to want to do is slice the tail of the word, and then do the same thing, Alt and click, and then drag this to the end right there, and it'll automatically do a little crossfade for us. So we got that sounding like this.
She wants it to me.
Okay, that sounded pretty good. And let's I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but this is gonna be a little more detailed here, but we gotta zoom in a little bit. Whoops. Should have clicked there first. Click here a little bit, and these look like they're lining up, so we're gonna click there, S to slice that, but these here look like they're a little messed up, so we're going to click on here, S, slice that, click on here, S, slice that, and then I only want to do from here over, so I'm going to click on this, hold Alt, and I'm going to cinch this up a little bit to be exactly in line with that.
Wants it to me.
So next one, that looks pretty decent. We can click on this tail a little bit, S, and then that tail is okay, so we're gonna click on S here, and we want to keep this where it is, so we're gonna click on here, drag a little tiny bit just to make it perfect.
We could be in the movies.
Now this tail is a little too long, so what we can do here is look at the end of that tail, S, hold Alt, cinch it up till it's exactly the same. So now the S's finish at the same exact time, and this one here, it's okay, that guy's got some breath probably. That's okay. That's kind of off. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this here, take this tail, S, and let's try at first to stretch this whole thing. Actually, no, that's not going to be a good idea. We're going to slice this here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cinch this back a little bit. And now I'm going to try to stretch it back. Click, or Alt, click, move that back. It didn't move enough for us, so we're going to have to, and we're going to do that a little more. Click on here to get this over. Should be exactly with that. Now this, hold Alt, then click, and then move it back a tiny bit.
In a movie with me.
And now this guy's tail's a little too long. We're going to click right at the end of the tail, press S, and we're going to hold Alt, and we're going to bring this sucker back. Now hopefully it doesn't sound too terrible.
Movie with me.
This guy's got some mouth noises too, but that's not what we're editing right now. So we got this here is a little early. Move that teeny bit. That's a little late now. S. Pull back a little bit. This just ends a little late, so S. We're gonna move this back a little bit.
Instead, the only thing I have left.
Let's listen to that whole thing. What we just did. We're listening to the harmony here now, remember?
She once said to me, we could be in the movies. Will you be in a movie with me? Instead, the only thing I have.
So that's how you do a quasi elastic audio in Reaper. Now for me, I will show you how I do drums. I definitely do not do it that particular way with the stretching. For drums, I use what's called slip editing, and that is a little bit more advanced. You need a macro and everything set up for it, so I'll have all the details, but that's for next time, or a little bit down the road. But thanks for watching Tutorials for Reaper. I'm Johnny from Red Sneaker Records.